Well, Arteta's gonna hate to welcome back Jesus, Trossard, Edinketi, and name it at London Colney. That was yesterday on Monday. As I told you the previous week that Mikel Arteta was set to return at London Colney on Saturday and Sunday to prepare for the pre-season arrangements with the entire coaching staff of Arsenal. Obviously, that's how it were as he was preparing for the return of the players of Arsenal that never took part into the international break. And welcome to Rokani Media Football. How are you guys? And we're watching us from my group at the names of Rokani David. You can as well call me RD. Smash the black button that has the word subscribe. After smashing it, hit the notification bell that will enable you get notified every time we upload a video onto this YouTube channel. And we want to hit 20,000 subscribers before the end of this month, and I see you guys are really subscribing. On a daily, we are getting close to 150 subscribers. That is really great, meaning that if we keep up the pace like that, we can get this over the line before even July comes to an end. And let's say close to 400 likes. Smash on this video so that it goes viral over internet. Now, Mikel Arteta is really a very good manager, and he is set to welcome the new signings like Kai Havertz, Declan Rice deal still pending, but looks like it's going to get done. Julian Timber is another one that's also going to get done in a snippet. But before he really welcomes those, he has first welcomed a bunch of Arsenal players back at London Colney, and they had lots of drills to do, first in the gym, then onto the green grass, and they are really training to see to it that they catch up for the next season. They come into this season with a lot of questions on how they're going to make it better next season, as they missed out onto the trophy in the last 7 games of the league. That's how Arsenal found themselves missing out on winning the league. And Mikel Arteta is trying to resolve that by bringing in Kai Havertz, Declan Rice, Julian Timber, João Cancelo links are still there, and maybe another attacking midfielder will be added onto the side, or maybe Ramel Lavia, a central defensive midfielder. But let's get straight into what happened at London Colney yesterday as the players really came back or reported on duty. Jesus, that is him returning on duty. Remember, he never took part into the Brazilian national team break, and he is back. One of those players that you would like to see him, obviously, hitting the ground running and not getting injured, because him getting injured just affected the team. So that is Gabriel Jesus for you arriving, and that is this is Leandro Trossard, right? Leandro Trossard arriving at London Colney. He was signed in January by Mikel Arteta, and after them arriving, they hit the gym, and this is Jesus and Marquinhos, Brazilian connection, and they were really happy and smiling to one another as you see them there. That is Marquinhos and Gabriel Jesus trying to do the needful during the gym session. And this is the new training kit of Arsenal as it was really launched, the new training match that was launched towards the end of the season. I think you remember it very well. This is Jesus getting out of the gym and obviously taking a tour at London Colney, and guess what? He really had to hit the training ground with Ben White, his partner in crime. So that is Ben White for you. Then there comes Leandro Trossard on the grass trying to do the needful. Remember, he was not included into the Belgium national team as he really got the season done, and he has been really out on holiday, 1 month off, and they are back to training. And this shows you that we are not far away from the start of the season. Then Jesus, you see him there trying to do the needful, and obviously there he comes onto the pitch trying to really warm up and get the going. Then Mikel Arteta issuing instructions to the players at London Colney. That's how it all went down with Mikel Arteta on his first day of training at London Colney, and that is the main man himself, Mikel Arteta, manager, trying to shrug his hands and asking the player, why are you doing this? And there he comes trying to issue further instructions at London Colney to the Arsenal players. There came in Edinketi, a man who really is in question on whether he's going to stay at Arsenal or not, because Balogun looks like he's on fire. Then in the gym, that's how Eddie Nketiah was really catching up with staff and making runs into the ball drills that Mikel Arteta and his training staff had obviously went ahead to really prepare for the team. There he is, shot 14, Eddie Nketiah, and obviously trying to make those runs and obviously do those touches as the manager is really instructing him on the field of play. Benjamin White, with the coming of Julian Timber, very many people are really dubious on whether he's really going to stay into the starting 11 of Arsenal, but I can promise you he's going to be there, because he is really one of those players. I'm going to have to really put up some good performances for Mikel Arteta after shifting him from the right-sided centre-back to the right-back position of Arsenal. Obviously, having a chat with Mikel Arteta on how the first training session was at London Colney, and the two were really having a fantastic chat together. Looks like they're really having a very good bond, because he was the first expensive signing that Mikel Arteta made at Arsenal. You know, £50 million. You know, he came in the season of it was the summer of 2021. That's how Benjamin White showed up at London Colney, and ever since then, he has gone ahead to show progress at the club of Arsenal. This is Rob Holding taking part into the Arsenal training session at the London Colney, and that is him trying to do the ball work. And he's one of those players that Arsenal are willing to sell. Besiktas have gone ahead to put an offer on the table, but we are being told that he's one of those players that just gives the players the vibe while in the camp, training, traveling. In other words, he lifts up the mood for the players of Arsenal. That is Rob Holding for you. So we wait and see whether Arsenal is going to sell him or not, but as it stands, looks like he's going to stay here for some good time. That is how everything went down at London Colney. Arteta welcomed back these players, and it looks like the other bunch is still really waiting for some other 13 days to come through at the club of Arsenal. And who are those? Aaron Ramsdale, Zinchenko, Kientieni, Thomas Partey, Granit Xhaka, Odegaard, Martin, Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Martinelli. I think for him it's because of injury, but I think he's going to be ready. Tomiyasu has not yet been seen in the photos, and very many others that have not yet reported for the national team duty. Jorginho is also one of those that we anticipate to come in through towards the end of the second week of July to report on duty. Balogun is already in London, and anticipate that he's going to report as soon as possible, because he wants to take part into these Arsenal training sessions as soon as possible before they fly to Nuremberg to see to it that he goes there, fires all cylinders, and obviously leaves it to Mikel Arteta to make a decision whether he's keeping him or he's selling him to a certain club. Now, the only signing that Arsenal have gone ahead to make this summer is Kai Havertz. It's expected also towards the end of the second week, around 12-13. That's when he's going to report on duty to do the needful for the club of Arsenal. So let's wait and see how that comes in through. But obviously, even Declan Rice will report to training if at all he is unveiled as an Arsenal player. Then Julian Timber will follow in, and we'll be waiting to see how Mikel Arteta is going to go on and obviously tussle it out with his new signings. And obviously, first day back at London Colney for the men's team was like that, and the website of Arsenal told us that Mikel Arteta and the coaching staff were in attendance as medical screenings, strength tests, and some light ball work on the pitches took place at our training ground. Players involved in international duty over this summer did not return for training today. Take a look at how the preseason really went down of commenced in there for you. So that is what really happened, and the tests they did were the medical screenings, right? You have to first go ahead and obviously do a medical screen. Let me show you a photo. There is a photo I want to show you of Cedric Soares when he was medical screened. I want to show you that photo. I want to show it to you right about now here. I'm going to bring you Ben White on how he was medical screened. Then which other? It's like the RMI scanning you, and when it's done, they obviously let you know that you're okay or you have a problem. So I'm trying to gather them here. I'm sorry, I never really gathered them, right? I never really gathered them at first, but you need to see how these players are really medical screened. Cedric Soares is one of those that is going to hit to return, and his return has not been highly anticipated because he has no place in this Arsenal side. It looks like they want to move him on as soon as possible, and he's one of those players that are going to be really sold at Arsenal as far as it's concerned. You know whether Fulham is going to sign him permanently, but all that remains in the hands of Marco Silva, the manager of Fulham. So this is Ben White undergoing what we call medical screenings. That is part of the medical screen. You lay onto that scan, and obviously they see how every part of your body is really functioning. And then this is another one that is really taken, and that is Cedric Soares returning back from loan at Fulham. That's how we went ahead to do his medical screenings at Arsenal. But he's one of those whose future is not guaranteed at Arsenal, as the right backs are really increasing in numbers at Arsenal. Julian Timber can play right back position, Ben White can, Tomiyasu can, and the rumors that Arsenal are willing to go in for João Cancelo also. So guys, your thoughts onto Arteta welcoming back Jesus, Trossard, and very many other players from the preseason at London Colney for the very first time are welcome in the comment section below. What do you make about what you've seen? And don't forget to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. I go by the names of Rokani David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're really watching us for the very first time, go ahead and subscribe. How do you subscribe? Lower right bottom corner is the place to be. Smash the black button that has the word subscribe. After smashing it, hit the notification bell. That will enable you get notified every time I upload a video onto this channel. I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. Those are the Christians, the Muslims. May Allah see you through whatever you are planning, and may you walk in the shadow of his wings. Ciao, ciao. See you later. First video of the day. It was a quick one, but more is yet to come. We're going to tell you about Declan Rice medical update. Then Julian Timber medical booked, confirmed by Fabrizio Romano. A sign out for now. See you later, my mates.